is up? What is up with y'all? How you doing, man? Happy Saturday night, Sunday morning. We are back in DCS, and big up to my wife and kids, of course, capital G, capital O, capital D. And Bacazado is in the house. Oh man, chitty chitty bang bang. All we do is bang bang boom. You got that right, Bacazado. And yeah, we're taking off here from a boat here. So we are doing special missions, joint operations between the branches. Obviously, normally off of carriers and other ships. Usually it's the Cobra for the Marines. But here we are. What's up, Sheer Insane, man? You guys just missed me, man. We're always missing. It was too late, man. These guys wanted to be there. No, I'm not on my server. I'm just literally on my my own computer. Hadley, I would have to. Watching intensifies. Yeah, I was trying to get you guys to. I was trying to get you guys to load this up before, but we never connected. You guys would have needed to load this into yours. A sad face, man. You guys are a day late and $1 short, unfortunately. Anyway, everybody, we are back in DCS, as you can see, with the Apache. And don't worry about them Bacazado, them Share Insane and Shadow, man. They all good. Nightbot's treating them rough. At any rate, man, we're going to do a quick mission that I came up with. We're doing joint operations. This is the more than $1. This is the Apache. Normally, again, it would be a Marine Cobra or something doing these ops. We're going to do it. We got a special mission, solo mission, so we better fly right today, guys. So let's go ahead and jump on board. And let's get this door closed, man, because it's kind of loud out there. A little bit of stuttering. It's just loading in. Let that thing load in there for a second. Get rid of these micro stutters before we get going, and it's just because we're now loading into the flight deck here, if you will. All right, perfect, guys. Let's get that IHADS off, and you know what? For you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump the controls on. Let's see here. Let's see if we could get those jumped on for you guys. Controls look free and clear, so we are all good to go there. And might have to make an adjustment here. Okay, let's make one adjustment on the controls really quick. Let's just get those off. And bear with me here. You know, it's always something where you got to do a little magic to the controls. I hope everybody's doing good on this wonderful Saturday evening / Sunday morning, guys, wherever you're at in the world. Let's try these controls again here, and that's a little bit better there, guys. So we got the IHADS off, man, and yeah, let's get it jumped off here, guys. So first things first, we want to rearm. We're going to take all missiles because we're going to do, so the Hellfire, we're going to do this from a distance. So let's go with the rearm and the refuel. Let's see here. We're going to do all Hellfires here. Hopefully our takeoff is copacetic. And today we have some Apache-worthy targets at this island. That's why we've been tasked to do this.
Request rearming.
And okay, we got a good copy there. Sometimes the voice comes in, sometimes it doesn't. So they're going to start throwing some armament onto our helicopter, guys. So let's go ahead and get the battery on. While the battery is kind of doing its thing, let's turn these on over here. Even though we won't be really talking to anybody because it's just us today. It's the fellas came late. That would have been nice. We'll have to get a stream with the fellas soon. We're going to turn all these up here. We're also going to get our red beacon on as the helicopter is getting ready to become active. And yeah, so you crash on takeoff, restart, we fly together. Okay, if that happens, we'll do that, guys. If that happens, man, you guys are, I've been looking for you guys all week, asking you guys, and now you guys are showing up, man. That's how it works out, though. The mission must go on. Alright, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get the aircraft started. Okay, we got the left engine coming up here. And even, guys, if I do this mission and I want to fly more, we'll do that then. We'll take a break. We can take a break. So let me run this mission, and if you guys are still up, then even after this mission, Shadow and Sheeran saying we could still fly again. Just let me get this mission done. It shouldn't be that long, and we'll see what's up. You guys are still up and at 'em. Alright, guys, we got over 60% here, so now we can go ahead and start aligning our Doppler. So that's going to start coming up. In the meantime, let's go ahead and sneak right in here and get the second engine started. You can see she's coming up on this side right now. 18, 19, and 20% is the magical number. Alright, let's get rid of that alarm there, guys, and let us get ready to get off this boat, man. Let's go ahead and get our countermeasures turned on here. Wait for it to run its test. In the meantime, while it's doing that, let's check our systems so that we know to increase our power once this is below 60. Okay, this is all done doing its test. We're going to arm it and go into the bypass so we can control our countermeasures so it won't be fully in the auto. Okay, we're aligning our standby artificial horizon, and this is still dialing down. So in the meantime, we can go ahead and get our IHADs all squared away. Let's do that now. So we'll turn that back on and go to bore sight, IHADs, and essentially what we're doing, we're taking this because pilots are all different heights and different orientation when you get in, so you always must bore sight this so that you got accurate readings. Yeah, let's do that one more time. I didn't like that one. Alright, that's much better. So now our IHADs is all taken care of. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here back to the TSD, and we're going to hit the menu, and I want to change it from kilometers. Here, let's get rid of the IHADs now that it's all done. Turn that off really quick. We're going to go to flight. We're going to go to set and hit this to kilometers. And now we're all good to go. Our ranges will show up in nautical miles versus kilometers. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's see, we are beyond this, we're underneath on the engine to the 60% range for the RPMs, or the oil PSI I should say. So let's go ahead and put that power up. You can now see the power increasing. Now that the power is stabilized, we can go ahead and get the APU off. APU is off. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at our mission here really quick. The Doppler's aligned at 0.006 confidence. And essentially what we're going to do now, we already have waypoint 1 mark, but we also want to go and we should be able to see it if we look off to the left. Okay, this island is the island of interest here, so let's go to route, box waypoint 1, hit route, and we should now have it in our IHADs. Of course, that was the problem in the first place. Okay, we've got that. Now we're going to go ahead and make it our acquisition point as well. And we're going to go here and waypoint 1. There we go, guys. This waypoint 2 is actually going to be where the fleet should be at roughly, because we are moving. We have to take that into accountability, or take that into account rather. So we'll get this out to about the 40-mile mark, and guys, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Let's go ahead and get this back onto the engine profile there, guys, and get ready to take off. Now let me show you guys something here. So if you look on the outside here, you're definitely going to see that the aircraft is where they put it. It's just at the back, so we're going to have to slide it up a little bit. Okay, so let's make that happen, and hopefully we can get a nice little pull up without any issue, and we can see that white line. We need to come up just a little bit, but we also have to watch our blade. So let's go ahead and cycle our rudders here. Let me get situated in my seat correctly. Alright, so let's go ahead and cycle our rudders. We're going to get them basically trimmed out. Alright. And there's a good way you can kind of look and make sure they're balanced under here to make sure they're trimmed out pretty good, which they are as far as your rudder inputs are concerned. Yeah, they look pretty good right about there. There we go. So those are all trimmed out, guys. We got the controls. And it is liftoff time, guys. So here we go, man. So first things first, we're going to hold the brake with our toe brakes. And we're going to ease forward here slightly. Alright, that should be it. Let's go out and check and make sure that's far enough. And we can probably go just a little bit more. Normally we'll have the person up there guiding us. Alright, folks, that'll be good. And it is liftoff time, folks. This is where it gets tricky. Alright, so we're going to look left, look right, and it is time to make it happen. Here we go, folks. Wish us luck. Alright, let's come over here and get rid of that master warning. Alright, there the boat goes, guys, and there we are. Alright, enough of that madness. Let's get out of here. Alright, guys, we have a nice little liftoff. Let's go ahead and go towards our target area here. And we'll tell the fleet goodbye for now. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it. So we're lifting off now. We're going to go ahead and fly at about 1,000 feet here. Alright, guys, about right here is where we want her. Let's pitch forward. And let's get her done. You know, that wasn't the easiest thing to do. I have been training quite a bit. You can see in some of the B-roll footage at the start of the video, that was actually B-roll footage of me training in this thing. So We will be landing back on the carrier after the mission is complete, guys. That's the whole goal. So we do have a nice departure out of our Perry class ship, and we are 27 nautical miles from the island. You can see it's right in front of us. We will be meeting back up with the fleet, of course. That's how we rolls. There we go. Let's get a nice little flyby here, guys. You can see the fleet in the rear view. Alright, enough of those shenanigans. Let's keep an eye on our collective. Let's pitch forward a little bit. And don't forget, this bird is a bird of retrims. Retrim and retrim again. Hope everybody's doing good. Had to get out of American Truck Simulator for the day. We're still going to be trimming the bird here. Alright, we look like we're getting her trimmed out nicely. The Bakazal says, please crash. We'll see. Like I said, boys, we'll be able to still fly. You guys just hang out to the stream a little bit until we get a little farther. And we can still do some joint ops here. Alright guys, so we are en route. We're going to be using Jorge, or our helper today. Let's try to keep those RPMs right there at about 76. And we'll cruise at about 121. I think this is a pretty good profile here. Once we get about 8 nautical miles, we'll start fencing in and prepping to make our assault. And then we're back to the boats, where we hope to land on the aircraft carrier, guys. Now, as you can see, we got the bird trimmed out. One thing that you got to constantly play with is the collective. But once you get her trimmed out, the whole goal is to get the little ball right at the bottom of the eye. You see the rectangle and the little ball. You want to get that in the center with your rudder play. You want to go ahead and for your roll and your pitch, use your flight stick or your HOTAS, and then of course with your throttle you want to manage your collective basically. So we're trimmed out nicely. You can see the boats off in the distance, guys, and we have a successful start to our mission. So the whole goal is to get back on mission and figure out what we're doing with our life after we land on the carrier, and do it that way. So again, guys, if it happens to work out, we will go ahead and land on the carrier, and then maybe respawn and fly with the fellas. Is what we're gonna do. Hey baby, thanks for being here. I appreciate you 100. Appreciate all your support, babe, and love you. Besitos. Baby's always supporting. Alright, let's get back in the bird just to make sure we're still trimmed. And you can see that initially we were headed towards the island, but because the wind is actually basically coming out of the northeast, it's blowing us a little bit. Guys, we got about 19. We're still 79% on the collective, which is good. Cruising at about 123 knots with 18 nautical miles to go. And like I said, once we get there, we'll come into a hover, select targets, hopefully take those targets out, and then make our return back to the fleet. Touchdown and see what these boys are talking about. So Sheer and Hadley, if you guys, or Sheer and Shadow, if we're gonna run something, it won't be this mission. We can just jump onto the server, and once I land, you can restart the server, Shadow, and we can take off from that closer field on that target area 1 and do some damage if you want to do it that way. That way I don't have to restart my DCS during the stream. So far so good on our cruise profile here. This does not have autopilot, so there is always some type of input you got to give the aircraft to keep it trimmed and on course. Yes, fellas, and there wasn't going to be any crashing here. I've been rehearsing and practicing this quite a bit. So this helicopter, you know, I mean, it's a simulation, so it's pretty doggone realistic. It's fairly difficult to fly. There is nothing easy about this, and then not to mention we're going to be landing on moving surfaces. So hopefully we have a good mission. You know, I just have to remember on approach to be nice and slow, patient, and if it doesn't look good, probably isn't going to be good, and we need to we'll have to do go around. But I plan on making a seamless approach onto the carrier. We'll trim it up, come in nice and slow, and hopefully we have a nice touchdown after this mission is complete. Alright, so you can see straight ahead, that's the target area, which is basically a field with some enemy hanging out of the, you know, just surrounding the airfield. It's definitely something where we're going to do damage. Now, I originally was going to fly the A-10, neutralize some more of the targets, and then have the Apache come clean up, but we can accomplish our mission, get a good idea of what the target situation looks like, and then we'll fly back and we'll leave it up to the command how else they want to neutralize some of these targets over here. All I know is we got 16 reasons to come to the island, and that's our hellfire. So once we get a little closer, we'll start slowing the bird down, which actually we need to do right now. Let's come off a little bit, and let's go ahead and start arming the aircraft. And let's see here. Let's get the TADs up on this side, because on this side we can go into the video. TADs. Now that's going to give us basically what our gunner is looking at, and then we have all this complement of weaponry here at our disposal. Okay, we're 10 nautical miles out. Okay, fellas, let's go ahead and start slowing her down. As we slow down, we'll get a little bit more elevation. Even if we climb to about 2,000, that'll be fine, as we slow for our initial assault. Start bringing that collective back a little bit. Okay, we're going to start bringing ourselves into a slower flight mode here. Slowing ourselves down accurately. Alright, y'all. Let's go ahead and get Jorge going here. Okay, let's add a little bit more collective in. That way we're not losing too much altitude in our hover. And there we go, folks.
And slaving.
Alright, he'll be slaving for targets. Alright, we've got an entry fighting vehicle.
Target is stored.
Target is stored. So we have a nice, decent hover here right now, guys. Slow enough. Let's slide over a little bit here. Okay, let's keep the helicopter about right here, guys. And now we can waz up our missiles. Target is stored. Let's come up a little bit on that collective. Not a whole lot. Alright, let's retrim. Alright, let's see. We might have been a little bit out of range on that one, so let's ease a little bit closer here. Let's see if we can get on that weapon here momentarily. See if we can ease up just a little bit more. Okay, elevation's right at 2,000, which is good. And that missile might have been, we might need to get a little bit closer, guys. Okay, we're still drifting a little closer, ever so slowly. It's kind of gusty out here, trying to hold this profile with those winds. A lot of rudder play here. Lot of rudder play.
Slaving. Out deslaved. Placed and stored.
Alright, let's get a little closer so we get a little bit of different symbology. That first missile was definitely out of range. Okay, we're 5.6 nautical miles from the target area. What we don't want to do is get hit. See if we can get in about a 3 nautical mile range or so. We'll check our fuel endurance. The fuel will be good. Change our symbology. We're a little higher than I want to be. I think if we get within 3 nautical miles, we'll be fine. We're going to start slowing ourselves down here in a minute. You can see the field out there right ahead of us. Okay, we're pretty close. We should be getting better acquisition here. Trying to slow the bird down and keep her level. All right, Jorge. Let's have him find a different target.
Placed and stored.
Alright, so we got a nice little hover here. Now let's see what Jorge does here. Taking a risk here, but I think it's going long. Yeah, okay, this missile's going long. For whatever reason, we got to work a little bit better on target acquisition. Alright, let's walk ourselves back a little bit. We want to go backwards on purpose.
Slave it. Copy. Ceasefire.
So now we're actually going to come back. Captain Bumbaclagio in the house. So now we're actually sliding back from the target on purpose so we can back up a little bit. Trying to trim it up. Okay, we're back to 3 nautical miles. Let's see what he's actually looking at. Trying to get him to have a bigger target box here. We're easing that way ever so slowly. Okay guys, we'll hit a little wind pocket there. I think we're gonna go in a little closer. Let's go in a little closer. This isn't working out too well, man. Jorge, you're letting us down. He's not really finding the targets that I want him to. We got to be close, coming close. We don't want to get shot down. Alright, let's pull back here. Okay, let's roll out of here. I don't like it. I don't know why he's not finding the targets, but we'll have to come back in. Green light, we'll blow it up then. What hood, everybody? I was waiting for you to call when you got home, green light. You never called, man. Alright, let's go back out and try all this over again. I don't know why we're not getting good targets here. Jorge's letting us down. Alright, let's have him deslave.
Roger, ceasefire.
And we'll come back out, y'all. There's the field down there. Alright, we gotta figure out why we're not getting any good locks here. Sometimes we gotta get rid of them. Okay, let's go ahead and make our turn back. Bleed some of this speed first. Greenland says, I got in later than I thought, doing fit to Philly from Miami now. That's all good. It is all good, man. Alright, let's turn back towards that target area, guys. Come on, Jorge. Who's George? We've been calling him Jorge. Don't let us down, dog. The people need you. We don't want to go back to the command without some success there.
Deslaving.
And I think that was the problem. I don't know if we WAS'd Hellfire last time. I think that might be it.
And slaving. No, deslaving. Placed and stored.
That's exactly what it was, y'all. This one we should have a good result. So that's the problem. Last time we didn't WAS the Hellfire.
Slave. No, deslave.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to trim it out. I hit the wrong button, actually. So hopefully he didn't stop lasing, because he probably stopped lasing when I did that. Let's come to a hover right here, guys.
And no, deslave. Target is stored.
Alright, I think we'll have a good hit on this one. Booyah!
Target destroyed.
Okay, we got target destroyed. Let's do that all over again.
Target stored.
Okay, just missed. No worries.
And
Let's move ourselves over this way a little bit.
target stored.
Alright, we don't want to get too close. Trying to maintain a hover here. Alright, BMP destroyed. There we go, another one. Once I get a better hover. Alright, let's keep taking them out.
Slave it. Target is stored. Target destroyed.
Alright, target destroyed. Alright, that's why you don't want to be doing that. Okay, so we got it, guys. That was the problem. I forgot to have him WAS up the missiles.
And deslaving. Placed and stored.
Alright, we're not going to be getting out each time. Let's see if we can visually see it over there. There, we got a nice little hover. Still 2 miles out.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Let's keep going, guys. Whew, that wind is catching us. Let's retrim. Well, let's get an APC up in there.
Target is stored.
Alright, that one was a miss. And we're getting a little too close. Let's peel off, guys. Alright, y'all. Thank you, baby. My baby says nicely done. I appreciate that, baby. Love you. Mi amor. Alright, y'all. Just gonna pull away. We still have plenty of missiles, guys. I think we're gonna run and gun. We're gonna come out and come back in. We gotta check our fuel tolerance. So we're gonna come here to the AC button. And we're gonna go to fuel. And we have 2 hours and 10 minutes of fuel that we can, I mean, obviously we don't want to use all that. Yes, my baby is on board. Baby, the next shot's gonna be for you. My baby's been a streamer, ride or die this week. Great modding. Okay, we're about 4 nautical miles away. Let's go ahead and turn back in, guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn back in. Alright guys, hopefully we have a good hit on this one. Booyah!
Target destroyed.
Let's see if we can get those helicopters, guys. Let's see if we can get those helicopters. I want the whirly birds, man. Okay, we're going to come back around. We're going to select some of those whirly birds, guys. Altitude's pretty good. We're a little higher than I wanted to be. Okay, we're 2.8 out. About 4 nautical miles. We're turning around. Busy work, guys. Busy work. Then we got to go back and find the fleet. But we still got 1, 2, see 4, 5, 6 missiles. So let's turn back in. A little bit of left rudder there, expedite that turn. I want those helicopters. Where y'all at? I don't see those helicopters. It's okay, we'll get up the tank.
Target is stored.
Missile away. Let's check them out, check them out. Booyah!
Target destroyed.
Target has been destroyed. Let's get another one.
Slave it. Target stored.
Man, I want those helicopters bad.
Target destroyed. Slave.
Let's get one off here. Alright, we gotta come on back. We're getting kinda close, kinda close.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's dip out. Alright. We've got a total of 3 more missiles, guys. Then we'll be going back to the boats. I think we blew a couple of them. That's alright. Hope everybody's doing good. Sorry, it's kind of a little bit more difficult to get into that chat. We're about 2 miles out. Let's get about 4 nautical miles out. And again, that's why staying this distance is important. Simply because they do shoot back, but this was an environment rich for a helicopter and A-10 attack. There's no SAM sites here. Now, on the other target areas on this map that are in this mission, there are some cause for concern. So, okay, we're about 3-5 out. .7 out. I'm satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and make our nice turn. I'm not going to use any rudder. It's going to be a slow turn. Get up to about 4 miles. There we go. and Magnum. See if we can look in his little window here. See if we can see the target get destroyed. Alright, we got it damaged.
Slave it. Placed and stored.
These winds are pushing us around. We kind of have a nice slow flight here, guys. Oh yeah, we got a nice hover going on right now. Okay, there's a possibility we missed that target.
Copy. Ceasefire. Deslaving. Placed and stored.
Magnum. You can see we have a nice, easy hover here. Pretty much right in the zone. Might even be able to get on this missile. Hopefully we come back to a nice hover. Oh yeah.
Target destroyed.
Alright, target is destroyed. That hover was good. And we've got one... Oh, actually, we are out of missiles, guys. Which means back to the boat we go. Alright, y'all. Let's go back to the TADS and let us board waypoint hazard. Well, let's go forward 2, and then we're going to need to go here. Let's put this over here, and let's get aircraft systems over here. Okay, let's get going back out, and we now need to go find the fleet. Okay, let us come over here to pan. Okay, there's waypoint 2. And now that we have that, we'll take that off of boom. We'll do route direct. And now we have to slew this guy over there. Make it black. Boom. And now we should have some indication as to oh, we got to come back to center. And now we'll have some indication of our route. Back to the fleet. Collective. Okay, so we found the general direction that we need to go in, and we'll be definitely looking for the fleet now, guys. We're actually making pretty good speed here. Okay, and I can see the fleet from here now, guys. Right, pretty much off our 12 o'clock. Alright, guys. Making our best speed back to the fleet. Let's go back a little bit off to the left. Try to keep about 2,000 until we get a little closer. They are moving. The waypoints basically here are just a idea of where the fleet will be to return to them, essentially. Try to keep it right here at 2,000 feet. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's try to keep it here for a little bit. We do know the fleet is moving, so it's going to be pretty much active tracking them. Zuby's in the house. Greenlight says that helicopter sounds real beefy. I appreciate you, man. Pretty bad here with these comments right now. A lot going on here, guys. Alright, so now it's the business. Negative, Bakazato. Negative. No crash here, my G. We're flight professionals. When you're a flight professional, you don't crash, man. Not to mention hours of practice has went into this, so you know, learn how to fly this helicopter. So we are on the way back to the fleet. All right, everybody. Not doing too bad. We're reeling it in. Once we get a little closer, we'll go ahead and start dropping altitude and speed. Captain Gio says he is absolutely tired, man. I bet. Where you at now, Gio? You make it to New Mexico yet? Or are you on a break now? Where you at, Gio? Says he's about to pull this thing over. So the next feat is oh wow, he's in Arizona already. Okay. Chambers, Arizona. You've been rolling, boy. Says, yeah, man. That's what's up, Gio. Alright, everybody. We're just cruising back to the boat. We will definitely land on the boat, and we'll see what's going to happen then. I just wanted to get this mission done. We did knock out a few. So Sheer and Shadow, if you guys are here, let me know. What I can try to do is copy this file and put it in Discord if I don't stop the stream, if you guys want to try to jump on this mission. Not necessarily from the water. I have some land-based stuff that we can do some helicopter ops there too if you guys would like. So y'all let me know if you're still in here. Okay, you can see the fleet there. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's go ahead and double check our fuel. 2,020 pounds. We are empty. We can still come over here to the fuel and see our endurance is still 1 hour and 53 minutes, which is good. Shadow, we are on Hogget flying around the F-18. I can run a quick mission on here if you want and load up the file for the server later on. Around F-18, I can run a quick mission on here if you want and load up that file. Yeah, what we'll do, Shadow, let me land. And I'll go in and copy this file, this mission file, and give it to you. You can load it on the server, and then we could just all jump in the server on this mission. see, stream's about 1 hour and 16 minutes. Alright, let's get some H2O. Get ready for this landing. Getting kind of hot in here, man. Look at that. When the bird is perfectly trim, nothing to touch. Because again, this doesn't have autopilot, y'all. Fletcher Das. Unfortunately, I do not speak German, but welcome to the stream. This is DCS. I don't understand. Looks like German. I got about 30 minutes of playtime left, so if you want to continue, do your thing, and we can try tomorrow, dual pilot, or just do a quick run. Hey, that's what's up, Shadow. Yeah, handle your scandal, man, and we'll get up when we get up, dog. We will get up when we get up. Yeah, I'm gonna check in with wifey anyway and see what the plan is for the evening. So that sounds like a good plan. Sheer says, we all know my load time alone is 30 minutes. You silly. We're going to get it on this carrier, though, tonight, guys. I know that much is right. Facts. Shadow says facts. Yeah, Shadow Command, because we need to get you up on your stream, dog. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start losing some altitude here on purpose, ever so slightly. And sheer. Sorry, Fletcher, yeah, you can't spam. I don't know what Nightbot is gonna do that, so no caps. I guess it doesn't want you to have caps, friend. Gotta remember, Nightbot's a gangster. Like me. I wish I maybe try Google Translate, friend. Thank you, honey. Yeah, maybe Fletcher, try Fletcher Docs. If you're not spamming, try Google Translate. Otherwise, I don't know. I cannot understand that language, unfortunately. That's not one that I speak. Alright guys, we have started our descent and initial approach. Alright guys, there's the carrier. We're definitely slowing our speed up. This is where you want to have definitely controlled flight. We're just going to control our descent now, making our approach. Again, thank you, honey, for taking care of that. Once again, my baby's been on excellent patrol with doing her wonderful mod job, so I appreciate that, babe. Okay, we want to get to about 600 feet. This is the goal. Like I said, you want to be nice and slow here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is we are going to get this on the aircraft, and we'll have a backup flight so I can switch my symbology here. So the idea is we want to come directly in behind the boat. Okay, we're at about 500 feet. A little slow on the speed, but that's okay. We want to follow our flight path vector. Can make our approach speed about 30 knots. We got a ship right underneath us there. Pretty dope. There's the carrier. We actually want to get right behind it. Thing about helicopter approach, nice and controlled and slow, guys. Okay, those winds are variable right now. Okay, we can look down here about 670 feet. Now here's where we want to get down to about 400 feet. get directly behind the boat. Again, slow is steady, steady is slow. Alright, folks. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Those winds are getting something fierce. We slowed down a little bit more than I wanted to. Let's pitch forward a little bit. There goes those crosswinds. We're still not directly behind the boat. Alright, folks, let's get it. We are truly on final approach. Had to just do a rudder change for adjustment. Okay, now we want to try to get that flight path vector on the boat, such as that, for our touchdown area. Okay guys, we are down on the deck, nice and clear. Let's look where we landed. Alright, perfect. Tried to land, I believe that wind was getting us, but we made a nice soft touchdown. Okay, now we have to taxi, now that we have made it down. So what we're gonna do is now we have to unlock the tail wheel. Gonna taxi on the deck now. I'm gonna try to park over there by those other helicopters. Well, we made it back, guys. Successful landing on the carrier. Successful takeoff. Successful mission, guys. See, we're gonna try to park right in front of that E2. This is really hard work taxiing, just in case you guys are wondering. This is pretty hard. You gotta hold the controls very steady. Everything's very small inputs. Alright guys, and welcome back to the George Washington. Bakazato should have said this deck leader cleared to land, right? Alright guys, parking brake is set. Whoa. Let's see, we should have the tail wheel locked, but apparently it's not. So we'll just spin it around a little bit more. About right there. And we'll power back now. There we go. Rudder RPM is low. We shouldn't have that much torque. We can get the eye heads off. And let's see where we are before we shut down completely. Parking brake is on, guys. Let us get those cams off for you. And we're pretty close. You can see we're just on the other side of the flight line, so we should be okay. That red line is what I wanted to stay above, on the left side of, so we did that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and roll the engines back. And honestly, I think I'm gonna call it for today, guys. I just wanted to get this mission on stream. And we were able to do that. Let's get the rotor to start locking. Now, before we do our full shutdown, we can go ahead and open the door up now. And of course, we can go ahead and turn our light off. And we can also bada bing, bada boom. Make sure this is in safe mode here. Let's go ahead and turn our situation down. It's all good. My G can't force you to go longer. That's right. I mean, it's pretty stressful trying to land this thing, if I'm being honest with y'all. And we had a nice long stream last night, so. Okay, got that down. Okay, guys, we can go ahead and turn this off now. And let's get these switches down where they need to go. And let's shut that APU down. Alright guys, and of course, battery off. And look at that, guys. One thing we may do, we might try to load up the track and just watch the replay of the helicopter taking off from the boat. See how that looked. But in essence, guys, look at that. We officially made it back. Weapon racks empty. A lot of targets taken care of. Few targets missed, few missed ones, but for the most part, we brought the equipment back in one piece. Landed on the deck here. That wind was getting a little hairy there for a second. And yeah, guys, it was a really nice return trip here. to the carrier, and I really can't complain about it at all. So she looks nice, guys. So what we'll do is we will most certainly we're gonna try to run the track. We'll play it back a little bit where the helicopter was taking off, and go from there. So essentially we might be in a screen now, because I'm not going to fast forward it or anything, and then that'll be the end of the stream once it shows us taking off, guys. But in the meantime, man, we have made it back safely. Joint operations with the Army Apache AH-64D. Stream is about an hour and 43 minutes. You can see the monumental size of the USS CVN George Washington here as it travels in these seas, guys. So we're going to end the track now, but not the stream, and we will just do a quit, and we're going to rewatch the track so that we can at least see the helicopter take off. Hopefully it gives us that. Congratulations, you've been promoted to first lieutenant. Well, look at that, guys. You guys have literally witnessed me get promoted to first lieutenant on this thing here. Let me see if we do fast forward the track. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me look at the controls here. I always forget. Let me see what the controls are here. In the meantime, let's get watching the track. Let's accept that. And look, guys, vehicles destroyed. We destroyed 9 vehicles right here. And our score is 92. So that's 9 vehicles destroyed plus some additional damage. So out of those missiles, we destroyed 9 vehicles. So that's a pretty good result. Let's go here now. 104th Money says Control Z to fast forward, Shift Z to back to real time. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. So let's watch the track. So Control Z to fast forward. So let's watch the track. Let's see if it loads up, guys. And appreciate that, man. Control Z to fast forward and Shift Z to rewind. I mean to normal play. Man, we got 104th Money. Man, we need to let me send you my Discord, man. Are you in my Discord, 104th Money? We need to fly together, man. Sounds like you know what you doing, dog. Let's see here. Let's get up in this Discord here while this thing is reloading. Left control, left shift. Thank you, brother. And let's go to my server quick. Invite. Let's see. Copy link. And let's come back in here. Boom. Paste. Bam. Yes, sir, in Discord. Okay, cool. All right, just in case, yeah. DM me, 104th Money. DM me, man. When you're available to fly, man. Let's get together offline in Discord at some point and chat it up, man, and see how much damage that we can do in DCS. Now, there was one time, man, I tried to replay it. I was telling my wife, yeah, I'm gonna replay the whole thing. It's like once you replay the whole thing, once it gets too far, it will absolutely not it doesn't like to replay the whole track. Okay, we'll just let it load up here for a second. This is where we started off. That way we can kind of monitor how we looked when we took off. Bakazato, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're going to do more of this, guys. I've been training hard. I can land the fixed wing stuff. It's the helicopter. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't flown this thing, get it. It is truly a challenge. Flying this aircraft here, it is not for the faint of heart, man. It takes a lot of patience. I mean, even just to land somewhere static, not the carrier, takes time. It was really windy over this water, man, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to let it load up a little bit. And let's go ahead and do our left control Z and shift Z. And if you need MD-11 training, shoot me a DM. We can go flying. Now, you know that Baccus Auto is going to happen. Okay, so let's at least get it to where the engine is running. Let's see here. Left control Z, fast forward. So we'll fast forward it a little bit. Not too fast, of course. It's probably going to be a little bit just because when the stream started, this was already going. So we got to get it past 4 minutes. Hopefully this works, guys. But you guys saw the whole mission was complete. We took off, got there. So I did some commentary in the beginning. So I'm just trying to get it to where I start seeing the propellers rotate and all that stuff. That means that we'll be close, and then we'll go from there. That'd be funny if I fast forward this whole thing and it stays like this all night with no takeoff. Gotta figure DCS was on when the stream started. That was 4 minutes, 5, 6, 7. We need to fast forward probably like 10 minutes into there. So we'll just keep doing it until we see something change here. It says I don't have permission to send messages. Okay, did you verify yourself, 104th Money? You gotta go in to the bot commands, and I believe you gotta type .verify. Then it's going to send you a DM. Click on that DM. It's going to send you to your browser, and then it's going to ask you to log in to that, verifying that you're not a spammer. That's the only reason it does that. So again, go to the bot commands in my Discord. .verify. It'll send you a DM, and then from there you can go ahead and you should be able to send me a message. But once you DM, click in the DM, click on that link. It'll bring you out to your web browser, whatever it is, for you to log in. It won't show me anything. It's just you're going to log in. Okay, there we go, guys. So, guys, we can probably take it from here. Let's let it catch up a little bit. We should start seeing ourselves rearm. I just want to get it to where we took off. We're taking off. Should be rearming right now. And like I said, hopefully it works. DCS definitely doesn't like too many surprises with the fast forwarding. Okay, there's where we rearm in there.
Request rearming.
Okay, see, we saw that, so we're requesting rearming, so that means we're getting ready to start our engines up here. Okay, you guys can see the armament being put on. There's where the weapons were put on, guys. And like I said, hopefully the inputs show the accurate thing. You guys clearly saw we ran the whole mission. We took off okay. We landed okay. We destroyed some stuff. So if this thing does something funny, it's just because DCS has a problem remembering a lot of the logic that was put in, the inputs that were put in here. Okay, so for the replay, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of the camera. There we go. Now you guys can just enjoy the replay without me. Okay, now you got to do is close your Discord. Says I'm verified already, but no go. Okay, you should be able to close your Discord and come back in, and I'll send you a message. Let me check on that right now. Let me see if I can DM you and you can respond to me. Trying to find you in my Discord, man. That's crazy. I might have to take some of those security measures off. Leo Sticks 86's guy helped me to establish it, but everybody else has been able to get in. Yeah, since you've been verified, if you went to the DM and you logged in and it says you've been verified, I think you need to close your Discord and restart it again, and it should work. Then you should be able to send me a message. Bummer, my G. That's funny. Let me see. Let me go into the server and look at the verify. I'll tell you. I'll walk you through it again, man. We're going to get it to work. Don't worry. Okay, yep. I see where you just did /verify. .verify. Okay. Try to go into your bot commands. In my server, right underneath general is bot commands. Go into bot commands and hit .verify and it should send you a DM. It's the best thing I can tell you. Another view of us here. I think you got to go into bot commands, hit .verify. It should send you a DM. It should cause you to log in and then come back. Man, it's like Fort Knox trying to get into my, yeah, in my server, look for where it says bot commands. So you'll see the different, you're going to see the different sub-channels in there. General, bot commands, memes, self-promotion, screenshots. You want to go into bot commands and hit .verify. Because right now you're trying to verify and verify, but I believe you have to go into bot commands. Yep, it says make your way to the bot commands and type in the command .verify. So you gotta check where it says bot commands, then go into the bot commands, type .verify. There you go. But you should be able to see bot commands though. Hopefully. Alright, we should be getting ready to dust off here in a second. Got you. Only welcome rule, verify. Man, that's crazy, man. Alright, well, I tell you what, 104th money. I'm gonna get it figured out. And do me a favor, send me your name in Discord, like your hashtag name, and I'll find you and I'll send you a friend request. Alright, we should be getting ready to dust off here. Okay, there's where we moved up. Just so that back tail didn't hit it. So let's see how we did on our takeoff. Okay, here's the takeoff, guys. There's that tail wheel. Okay, just over the boat. There was our hover. Okay, got you. There's where we kind of hovered right over the boat. Look at that nice little hover, guys. Yeah, guys, and that was our lift off. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, guys. Okay, one more flyby, then we're going to call it, guys. Alright guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. 2-hour stream. We're done for the morning/night. God bless everyone. 104th Money, man. We'll get with it, man. We'll get it figured out, dog. Sorry it's so difficult, but hopefully next time you log back on, there'll be a big change, man. We'll do one more flyby, then we're going to get up out of here, man. Thanks a lot. God bless. Honey, kids, Bakazato, the whole team, Captain Geo, Shear, Shadow, 104th Money, Greenlight, and the list goes on, man. Zuby, appreciate everybody. If I missed your name, I'm totally sorry. We're going to do one more flyby, let the helicopter go off into the sunset, then we out of here, dog. One love, man. I'll see you guys on the next ride, man.